Hello and welcome back to the NBA DFS Slate Breakdown for Thursday, March 27th. It might be opening day in MLB, but we still got a lot of basketball to talk about. We're going to go over it. It is 8 games on FanDuel, 6 games on DK. DK does not have the late games. Now let's jump in. Let's dive into it. I'm your host, Tyler Wiemann, and come join us at LionStar. $39.99 per month gets you access to all we do, all the props, all the DFS. You get it all one low price. We also do have the free 7-day trial through Android or iOS app stores. All right, highest owned. Davion Mitchell for point guard on FanDuel, 28% owned, 4,400. Simply put, he's coming off the bench and playing big time minutes, and I would expect that to continue today in a huge pace up spot. Davion is very interesting. His fantasy point per dollar output has been much better coming off the bench than in the starting lineup. I'm absolutely interested in some of him. Next, we got Anthony Black, 4,900. We were all over him last game, and he did it again. I like his spot once again. This is another guy that's coming off the bench, playing big-time minutes, and Dallas has really been giving it up to point guards lately, so I am all in on Anthony Black. Next, pivot options. We got the 2 guards from the Cavs. The big news for the Cavs is no Evan Mobley. With that, everybody gets a big boost up, including Mitchell and Garland. They're also against the Spurs, who have just been terrible on defense lately and allowing a ton of points. 237 game total is second highest on the slate, which is very attractive. Then we got Andrew Nembhard, 5,600, 15% owned versus Washington. Washington's another one of our favorite whipping boards where we love to play against them. And I don't mind some Nembhard, who has been consistent at these, 5K prices. The ceiling may not be there with Halliburton, but I'm fine taking some shots. Next, we got Fred VanVleet, 7K, and this is purely a ceiling play. Huge ceiling for his price when he really gets it rolling. That's just a wait and be seen if he does, but it's a great matchup versus the Jazz, who the Jazz can't really stop anybody. Now, point guard on DK. We got Black, we got Mitchell, and Mitchell. We're moving on over to shooting guard on FanDuel. Anthony Black, Jalen Green. Jalen Green, I think, is in a great spot, 7,600. 23% owned. It's versus the Jazz. The one thing, pretty much all of the Rockets players look decent today. They're running small rotations. The guys that are playing big time minutes. Absolutely interested in some Rockets guys. Just going to limit how many of them I get in my lineup. Naturally, what their price points are will limit that a little bit, but I will double check to make sure I don't have too many of those guys in the lineup. I don't really want 3 of their starters in the same lineup just due to where their price is. Donovan Mitchell, we talked about. Kevin Huerter, 5,700, 20% owned, coming off the bench, starting, playing a ton of minutes, and I like that continue. He has been safe. He has been consistent. We have a ceiling for him. He just is going to light it off. Need to light it up. This Lakers team's been decent on D lately. And if that 3 ball's falling, though, he becomes pretty interesting. Max Strus, 4,600. He's in a decent spot with no Mobley. His minute should be around 27. We have him at 26. Very easily could go 30 plus points at 4,600. I'm fine taking some shots there. Nembhard, we talked about. KCP, 4K. Guards versus Dallas have just done very well. KCP has a solid ceiling when the ball's going in without, likely without Anthony and no Jalen Suggs. He just has a little bit more of a floor, and that ceiling is more likely to come. I'm fine taking some shots there when he's low owned. Shaedon Sharpe, 9K, 6,600. versus this Kings team that just can't get out of their own way. I am fine going some Sharp here. I think there's some solid upside with him when he's in the starting lineup. Generally plays some real solid minutes too, so there is safety in it as well. Shooting guard, on to DK, Franz Wagner, Dallin Terry. Don't love the Terry pick. It's just popping up a little bit because he's 3,200. However, we haven't projected at 23 minutes, but the last few games, 24 and 29 minutes. If those minutes are there, it is interesting. I just would expect him more in that 20 to 22, 23 range than going back up to 29. Franz Wagner, 8,900 versus Dallas. Dallas can't really stop too much anymore. The issue, this is a pretty slow-paced game. While Dallas is a pace-up spot for him, I think 8,900 is a little much for him, and he's probably going a little over-owned in my book. And let's get on over to small forward. Franz Wagner, Paulo Banchero. Pretty much the same thing goes for Banchero there. I think 9,800 for him is just a bit expensive in this spot. Herder, Strus we talked about, and Shaden Sharp we talked about. So small forward on DK. Andrew Wiggins, 6,600. Hey, guy's been playing some decent ball here with the Heat lately. Definitely kind of finding his stride here, and his minutes have gone up. And in a huge pace-up spot, I'm interested in a ton of Heat, and Wiggins is one of those I don't mind taking some shots with. Power forward on FanDuel, Franz Wagner, Jared Allen, Paulo Banchero. Jared Allen, 7,400. No Mobley. Allen is likely going to crush. I'll have a ton of Allen. I love the spot versus the Spurs, who really haven't been able to stop anybody inside. And then pivot, Bam Adebayo. I said I liked Wiggins. I also like Bam. Huge ceiling at his price. Huge pace-up spot. And I wouldn't be super shocked if Ware was out of the starting lineup tonight and Bam slides over to the center spot. It could go either way, but Ware is interesting a little bit if he is starting as well. And power forward on DK, Andrew Wiggins, Bam, Paulo, we covered them. Let's get over to the center spot. We got Jared Allen, 28% owned. I love him. Alperen Sengun, 9K, 12% owned. I'm fine with a little bit of him. The minutes have finally been real solid down the stretch here, and that is the thing that is most interesting to me. If you can guarantee me 34 plus minutes, I would have a ton of him. That's the issue, though. We have him at 32, and outside of this last 5 games or so, where he's averaging 34 minutes a game, he's down to 31.8 over the last 20. That's the big issue there, is are they adjusting to how many minutes they're going to play him down this final stretch, getting them ready for the playoffs? Or is this just a small window that they're doing it and they're going to bring him back down to 32 minutes? That is the issue with me, but I do like Sengun. His minutes are just questionable. Pivot-wise, Domantas Sabonis, 8,800. Fine to go there. There's a big-time ceiling with him. He played 38 minutes versus OKC. Makes me think that those minutes are a little more secure. They also have some injuries and illnesses going on that team, so we need to watch it later. Walker Kessler, 6,900. He's one of the only guys you can count on for like 29, 30 minutes out of this Utah team right now. Huge ceiling when he gets it going. It is a tough spot, though. I don't mind having a little bit, but I think it's a real tough spot for like a ceiling output game, and that's my problem there. Bam Adebayo, 8,400. Love Bam today. Don't mind going there at all. And center spot on DK, Bam Adebayo, Jared Allen, Tristan Vucevic. He came through for us yesterday, 23 minutes off the bench. The Wizards are in a very similar spot. I don't mind going back to him and paying down for him a little bit once again today. I think he's in a very interesting spot. And that will do it for us today, guys. Real quick one today. Good luck. A lot of sports going on today. We got baseball opening day. We have NBA. We have college basketball all in swing. You all have a good one. See you back tomorrow. Peace.